This is a time of great opportunity for BHP. The resources we produce are essential to the energy transition and global economic growth. Our products are fundamental to the way we live now and into the future. Now more than ever, we need to provide the world the resources it needs responsibly and sustainably. Imagine what we can achieve if we continue to think big.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my presentation. And I would like to say a big thanks to the organizers and then also to the sponsors. I'm going to talk about the development in mining industry in Ghana. As you are all aware, Ghana has now overtaken South Africa as the leading producer in gold on the continent. Gold fields, we've been in a country for about 27 years, and we are one of the largest private sector companies in Ghana. So my presentation outline sharing with you mining in the country and then also our experience as Goldfields 27 years, and then also share our awards and recognition in 2019. As you can see on this slide, gold mining is playing a key role in the economy of the country. And what has made it even more important is the fact that the oil industry has been hit quite badly by the global market in terms of price. Although our production in oil has gone up, the price is not actually helping. So it makes gold quite important. And as you can see, the production profile, in spite of the COVID, we are still projecting to actually do slightly better than 2019. So it tells you that the industry have done very well to actually contain the virus. And as you can see, the production trend since 1990 has been incredible. And the revenue that we generate in the country is phenomenal. If you look at on your left-hand side there, the 10 operations within the country, of which 3 of our operations, Tarkwa, Daman, and Asanko, featuring quite strongly here. If I move to the next slide, Goldfields operations in Ghana. As I said earlier, we have been in the country for 27 years. We understand the people, the culture, and then also the operating environment. Tarkwa Mine is actually the flagship within the Goldfields group. And our operations contribute about 37% to the group's performance. So it's quite an important region for the Goldfields group. If I move on to the next slide, sharing our journey so far. I'm not going to touch on all of them, but the milestones and the very key ones. If I start with 1993, Goldfields actually bought the State Gold Mine in 1993 from the government. At the time, it was all underground operation, and Goldfields spent extensive capital to actually do exploration. And within 3 to 5 years, we were able to actually discover opium pits, and therefore started mining in 1998 from the surface. In 2002, Goldfields acquired Dama mine from Ranger Minerals, an Australian company. Again, GoFoods spent a lot of capital developing the satellite pits and was able to extend the mine life. And in 2014, GoFoods actually established what we call the GoFoods Foundation. And this is the first of its kind in the industry. And a lot of companies have now copied this model. The foundation is simple. Every ounce of gold that we produce, we set aside $1. And in addition to that, 1.5% of our profit before tax is added. In 2005, we actually entered into a sponsorship deal with the Black Stars, which is the senior national team. And following our sponsorship, the team qualified for the first time to the FIFA 2006 World Cup in Germany. And 4 years later, the team qualified to play in the World Cup in South Africa 2010. In 2016, after mining the Daman pit for 14 years, the mine came very close to its economic life. But what did we do? We were able to form a team that we did a reinvestment study, and we were able to prove that there is still life beyond the current pit at the time. And we were able to get approval from our board to reinvest heavily into the Dama mine. And this was able to extend our life by about 8 to 9 years. GoFoods in the country, our strategy is to actually grow the region. And therefore, we were looking around for M&A opportunities, and then also to explore our current mining leads. And in 2018, we actually entered into a joint venture where we bought 50% stake in Asanko gold mine. And that actually increased our production profile. And in 2019, we were able to actually reconstruct the road between Takwa and Daman, which is about 33 kilometers. We spent $27 million. We gave it asphalt surface, the first of its kind, and we handed it over to the government. We are quite proud of that because following the construction of this road, the economic activities between Takwa and Daman has actually increased. The traveling distance has dropped by 50%, and then also the safety as well, implying the road. In 2020, we're all hit by COVID, and we actually responded quite well and spent close to $1.5 million to support our employees, the host communities where we operate. We've got about 19 host communities, and then also the government as well. And in this same year, we have donated 2 brand new ambulances to the state as well. And these 2 ambulances are used within the Takwa catchment area. If I move on to the next slide, our top 5 sustainability priorities: safety and health, energy and climate change, integrated mine closure, water stewardship, and societal acceptance. Safety is our number one value within the company. And we have a slogan that if we cannot mine safely, we will not mine at all. And this happened to us at Daman in 2012, where we had some geotechnical challenges. We walked away, although the mine had not finished. On the energy front, we had a lot of issues with our power supply, and we entered into a PPA with Gensa mine, where we are currently off the national grid. And what is helping our greenhouse emission is that we are using natural gas, and that has dropped our emission price considerably. And we will continue to pursue that. As we speak, we are looking at how we can utilize or leverage technology to be able to use LNG on our trucks. And that is going to help further reduce our emission. On the integrated mine closure, how we do is we do concurrent reclamation. We have a bond with the EPA, and as and when we complete our reclamation, we hand it over to the state, and we reduce our bond as well. Ghana is blessed with a lot of rain, and we have a lot of water, and we are managing that quite well. And we are now in what we call the shared value. If I look at the road between Takwa and Daman, it's a shared value project because we are also using it to transport our people. So ESG has been integrated into our operational management. On the regulation side, we've got a lot of areas that have been regulated, and we have the sector minister, that is the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, and then also Minerals Commission actually regulating or administering the laws. Local content was actually regulated in 15 June 2012, and it's actually in two folds. One is how we can actually reduce our expatriate number by replacing them with Ghanaians. And the second one is on the procurement side. You prepare a 5-year procurement plan to ensure that as far as possible, you procure goods and services from Ghana and from Ghanaians as well. So again, the Minerals Commission is administering this, and they review the plans every 3 years. There are some talk about actually reducing the gender parity, increasing it by at least 30%. And then also there is this margin of preference, which allows local suppliers to win contract, even if their prices are not as competitive as the Ghanaian suppliers, the non-Ghanaian suppliers. Our human resources localization journey is incredible. Since 2012, we've managed to reduce our expatriate employees down from 73 to currently 11. And as the regulation, you are supposed to have about 6% of your senior officials. And this is all staff from supervisory level and above. And we are currently 2.6%. There are talks that government is going to reduce the 6% down to about 4%. and we will still be okay because we are currently under 3%. In 2019, we had about 20 in total awards and recognition. And we dedicate our 2019 awards to our great teams at both Takwa and Daman mines, whose unwavering commitment and support continue to distinguish us as the leader in mining industry in Ghana. And we are so grateful to our team. Thank you very much for your attention.